I hope so. Those are two pretty awesome takedowns from what you said. So
Oh yeah.
hopefully that's a good sign.
Yep.
Maybe we'll get our Christmas wish after all.
Yeah.
I forgot what time they're running. Was it 8 o'clock or 9 o'clock?
It goes 4 to 8. Double check. I think it was 4 to 8. Is it bad that the most frequently called number on my phone is the Curling Papa?
Mine too. I know.
Yeah, 4 to 8. Do I see you have a thumbnail up, or are we live? Or?
Yeah. Oh, it says we are. Hello. Hello. Who's
Hello?
there?
Hello, ma'am? Would you have room for a board down on his luck catfish angler to warm up?
I suppose so.
Oh, that bless your heart.
Don't you bless my heart. I know what that means. No fish yet, but we're feeling very positive about it. I went up to the house to see if my lights had finished charging up there, and while I was gone, Tom got two really awesome takedowns, but they weren't hooked up. But I'm feeling positive about it. But then again, I was feeling positive about it yesterday. So, but today's a day. It's gotta be.
Well, we put 22, 23 pounds up yesterday.
Yeah.
That's not even counting my camera.
It looks so. The picture on the iPad looks like we're lagging. Hopefully that clears up. That's a start. He says hello, Tom.
Who's that?
Randy Patil.
Hey, Randy, what's going on?
Merry Christmas, Randy.
Yeah, Merry Christmas.
I know I said that yesterday. I'll probably say it every day that you pop in.
Yeah.
Just to be sure we got it covered.
So come June, just know you were warned. And she's saying Merry Christmas in June.
No, I didn't say every time that he comes in from now until then.
I believe you said every day.
Listen, whatever. Whatever. I'm going to turn my volume up on this just to see what we sound like. Or if I can find the volume. Oh, dang, it's way down here. Or if I can find the volume. Okay. Oh, dang, it's way down here. Test, 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 test. Okay. It doesn't sound robotic. Test, 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 test.
Oh.
Okay. For now, anyway. For now.
Can Randy see the rods, or should we need to be thinking about looking into the camera? I can't see them.
I mean, I don't think at this point you can see the rods until the sun actually goes down. Even with the light out there, it still doesn't do much. I noticed that yesterday. But I'd say another 20 minutes and we're going to be full on dark.
Yeah.
I think. Too much glare right now, yeah.
Just listen for the whistle.
Yeah, it's still a little early. I said early on I wasn't going to go live until the sun goes down, but since we had 2 pretty good takedowns, I figured I might as well get set up. It won't be very long and we'll be into the dark, so. See, I got smart this time. I fixed it so that I could put it up there instead of on my steering wheel.
That looks good. That looks like nice.
It does actually, huh?
Yeah.
It just, you can see it's lagging over here though. But I don't know if it's lagging on my iPad or if it's actually lagging. Because remember, we talked about that. If what we see on here sometimes isn't really what's happening.
Right.
But, yeah, Randy said it was too much glare. And I noticed too, when I went and watched the replay last night, I thought the picture actually looked better coming with more of the dock rather than zoomed in as much as I was. So I think I'm just going to leave it. We'll deal with it.
Yep.
Looks and sounds good now. Awesome. Thank you very much. Yeah, I started out a little better than yesterday. Yesterday I was trying to put the thing on my steering wheel and then I spun the wheel and the camera fell over. I always have a problem. Every single live stream I have a problem. I feel like if I had a flawless live stream, then I don't know. I think it was probably going to be bad juju. I think the constant bad stuff I'm getting used to and I should just keep going that way. But I shouldn't have a problem today with the phone overheating. And it is plugged in, so I think we're off to a good start. That would be boring, exactly. If it was perfect, it would just be boring. I'm gonna come in for the fun stuff. And where was it you said you were again, Randy? In North Carolina? Probably somewhere where it's going to snow. I mean, I feel like we don't have to go too far out of the way from here to find snow. I feel like we're right on the cusp of snow. Asheville. Oh, isn't Asheville, North Carolina? They get snow.
Yeah.
I think they do.
Yep.
That, I think, is a beaut. I think I've read about that, Asheville. when Mom and I were thinking about places to live and
That's where
stuff.
that Biltmore Estates is, that big, huge...
Oh, Biltmore is up there?
Yeah.
And don't they have like I think they have waterfalls and stuff in the area. He says yes. He's confirming. Snow. Biltmore. Could be yes.
That's not where he lives, right?
Could be yes to both. No, he's visit.
Yeah.
He's out there for Christmas.
Oh, okay, yeah. So I know he don't come from Biltmore to come down to Steel Bridge. That would be one heck of a commute.
This will be the other one I have to plug in at some point. But I can't plug both into there, I found. So I have to use my battery backup on this one. It's all good, though.
Yeah.
Right now, it's all good. It's all
Yeah.
good. I'm going to just let it sit tight. Brother and sister-in-law's house.
Oh.
Nice.
Well, I hope you enjoy your time out there.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, this picture here, you see. Well, I don't want to take my whole thing out. But you can only see where the reels are on the rods,
Right,
and it looks blurry. But like last night, once the sun went down and we got lights on and everything, it's like the picture just cleared right up.
Oh, yeah. The picture was perfect in the dark last night.
Yep, so we'll
When
see
I
if that
watched it.
happens. Alvin Lewis, hello. He says, hi Laura and Tom.
What's going on, Alvin?
Randy says he lives in Henderson. Isn't that where Art
That's
lives?
right. No, Art's last name is Henderson.
Oh, yeah, I keep doing that. I've done that a few times now.
Henderson is where that restaurant is, the Mexican place that you liked.
Oh, yeah. And that's the one Michelle doesn't like.
The Mezcalito. No, she liked it.
Is that the one she... I'm confused. Because she said there's one she likes better than the other. I get those confused.
I think she thinks the one in Henderson is better than the one in South Hill.
Yeah.
And the one in South Hill is the sister restaurant to the one here in Bracy, and I know she likes South Hill better than the one close to the house.
Yeah, the one close to the house I'm not a fan of either.
Yeah.
Alvin, do you have snow out there where you are? Alvin's in the UK, isn't that right? No.
I don't think so.
Why don't, I'm getting him confused with somebody else, I think. Alvin, where are you? Is it North Carolina?
I think he's out west somewhere.
Oh,
If I remember. It's been a long time.
I wonder if I ever knew. Did I ever know?
Will you ever remember?
Will I ever? I know. And if I know now, will I remember later?
Right.
Because I have, what was it? CRS. Can't remember secrets.
Or other things.
Or other things.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well,
I
there's
should've
that.
brought my headlamp. I didn't think of it because it was broad daylight out, but probably by the time we
My
get a
headlamp, I
bite,
think,
I'm
is
gonna
way
need-
better than yours. Randy
mine's a
Weidman's
cheapie.
in the house.
Hey, Randy.
Randy says, I can't remember anything.
Hi, the other Randy. We got 2 Randys tonight out of our first 4 people.
Alvin says, not down on the valley floor. Up the hill, we did 18 inches a couple of days ago in Nevada.
Nevada. I knew it was out west somewhere.
Oh,
I just couldn't
shit.
remember.
How come I didn't know that?
You'll have to commit that to memory. There will be a test next week.
Nevada. Yeah, I think I'll remember that now, though. You know, I think, isn't it Catfish Cameron was out there somewhere too, wasn't he? Or was that he in New Mexico? See, I don't remember that.
New Mexico or Arizona, I think. He's got some good content. I like watching his videos.
I gotta go check in on him. He used to come into my lives all the time.
Yeah. I remember that.
Then I must have gotten boring. It happens.
You're not boring.
You don't think so?
No. It's catfishing that's boring, remember?
That's right. Nice to see you too, Randy. Thank you very much for always popping in. Thank you, Alvin, for popping in. Thank you, Mr. Randy Patillo, for popping in on your vacation. Thumpaholic, I haven't seen you in forever.
Yeah, hey Thump. It's been a while.
Thumpaholic says, I'm boring, like Ken. I don't get it. Like Ken the doll?
I don't know. Never had a Ken doll.
You know what? I don't think I ever had a Ken doll either.
I had the G.I. Joe with the Kung Fu grip.
G.I. Joes, yeah.
Back when G.I. Joe was 12 inches tall. Not these little things you get now. You pay 3 times the amount for.
Oh, wow, Alvin. Nevada, the only state to have legal gambling and prostitution.
Yeah, that's true.
Wow.
Yep.
Prostitution is legal?
Yep. They get them cat houses out there.
Oh, Ken the Boring Fisherman is a great channel. Oh, okay.
Oh.
I guess I don't know about that channel.
I don't think I do either.
That makes sense as to why I didn't get it. Maybe we'll have to check that out.
Yeah, you were thinking of Ken the doll.
Well,
after singing the Barbie song last night, Ken was fresh in your mind.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know. I don't know much. Did I? Oh, I didn't. Normally I have a light down there ready to go, but no. We're in between the light and the darkness.
Yes.
So, I could put a light down there, but it really doesn't do any good until it actually gets dark. So we're kind of at the point where you can't see the rods. But if we get something, we'll definitely let you know.
Yeah.
We did have, I shouldn't say we because I wasn't here. I was up at the house seeing if my other lights were charged yet. And while I was gone, Tom allegedly, I did that like they could see me, allegedly.
Yeah, with the quotation.
In the quotation. And he allegedly had 2 full-on big fish pole benders. But neither one of them actually hooked up.
They had it in their mouth when I got to them, and a couple of turns, and I could feel them spit it.
And you could feel a big fish on there, and it was a nice big bend, like it was going to be a big fish, and it probably was a big fish. It just probably only just barely had the bait in its mouth,
yep.
And just didn't have the hook in it. So.
Definitely not as aggressive this time of year.
But that's a positive start. So we'll take that as hopefully a prelude into what tonight's fishing is going to be like. We'll see.
But I'd like to really just say that because I missed those 2 bites, it doesn't mean that we're bad fishermen. It means that the fish just suck at eating our baits.
True. Yeah.
Yep.
Thumpaholic says, I was thinking of going out tonight and take my daughter. That's awesome.
Cool.
The mouths are hard when it gets cold too. I mean, that could be.
Yeah.
Randy says he hates short strikes. Patillo.
Yeah.
Randy Patillo.
Yep.
I mean, I think that they're getting, the bigger fish just might be smarter is what it comes down to, you know. They're like, well, you know, if I don't fully bite into it, then I can still get away if it doesn't come with me.
I think they're much smarter than that. I think those 2 fish said, look at this. This is an 8/0 Hooker's Terminal Tackle Backstabber hook. We ain't touching that one. Because I've downsized the size of the bait, you know, for the winter, so.
I see hearts going on.
Let's see if I can get in and leave my thumbs up before the action gets rolling.
Yeah, only hitting the end of the bait is right. And it didn't sound like they slammed it. He said it was a pretty steady pull, so they probably just barely had the bait in their mouth or something.
Yeah, they're swimming away with it slowly. But it was definitely fish. It wasn't something stuck in the hit the line in the current or anything like that.
Yeah, and interesting though that you had it on two different rods, like it let go of one and tried to pick up the other or something.
Yeah. Come on, let me in. It says I have 2 bars, but yet.
Turn your Wi-Fi off. See if it helps.
Comes.
I mean, I could go down and put the light on.
I can go down.
Well, you want to put your big light on it until that dies? Or do you want me to pull my light?
Don't mind me. Alright, I didn't see that, but Laurie saw a hit on her rod. It's still bouncing. I see it bouncing now.
So we were having a good feeling we might get on something. He's not a monster, but we got one on. Yeah, unfortunately, I think the picture still looks a little blurry on my end. I really do hope that clears up. Could you guys hear me down there on the dock? I always like to check to see if my earpiece is actually working. No? Okay. I'll have to check that. My earpiece isn't working.
Yeah. You can move over this way just a little. Yep, yep. There you go. Yep. Got him.
So 5 pounds, 10 ounces. All right, I'm glad to find out the earpiece isn't working. That was a channel cat. All right, I'm gonna just bring my screen down so I can get to my settings. So bear with. Uh, Give it just a minute, and it might come back up. I just had to take it down for a second. But the earpiece says it's connected, so I'm not sure why it's not. Merry Christmas, Vanessa. Bear with me just a moment. I'm trying to fix this stream. Come on, dude. Straighten out. Usually, if I bring it down and back up again, it fixes stuff, but it doesn't seem to be doing that right now. Told you, I do it alive. I never have a good stream. It's just always messed up. I'm hearing I'm hearing noise. I don't know where I'm hearing it from. Oh, the picture's really bad. And this thing doesn't seem to be working. See, where? Oh, it's coming from your phone. I kept hearing the volume, and I'm like, where am I hearing this from?
Huh.
Huh.
I was leaving my thumbs up when you jumped out and ran out on me.
Well, I saw that going down, and then I was like, well, I'm going to sit here and wait him out.
Yep.
And then I had all kinds of issues while I was trying to fix the dang earpiece, and I can't figure out why because it says it's connected. Oh, I wonder if it's on this end too. On this. It shouldn't be, though. No, I have the Bluetooth off.
So we're 38.75 and 7 ounces.
Did you try turning your Wi-Fi off and seeing if it helped?
Yeah, as soon as I did, it connected.
Oh, see? I've been telling you that for ever.
Yeah. Some days it works, some days it don't.
Right? Where's the earpiece again? Yeah, usually I can hear it say that it's connecting.
Yeah.
Usually I can turn it off too. I don't seem to be doing that. I don't know. They said they couldn't hear me down there on the dock, so that means it didn't connect for whatever reason. But it says it's connected.
That's straight up booty cheeks.
Huh?
That's straight up booty cheeks.
Yeah. Here, I'm gonna turn this up and see if you can hear me out there. I mean, it's saying it's connected, and I think they're on, but I don't know. It's out. It's I can see it up there. You can hear me clicking on it.
Yeah.
Yes. You can hear me clicking on it. All right, right there. I'm gonna get out and see if you can hear me over here. Testing, testing. I'm at the light. Testing, testing, testing. You can't? Oh, you can. Hello. Oh, you can hear me now. Okay. So it seems like everything's good. We're on. It's working. All right.
it's just that there's
Yeah.
a delay.
Yeah, it is.
7, 8 seconds. I think it sounded like
Yeah.
I said no the first time. I hadn't heard it. As soon as I said it,
Yeah. It's weird though because like I usually you can turn it off and turn it on, and it doesn't seem like that was working. So I
you
don't
know what
know.
else is weird?
You?
No, not that.
Oh, what?
When you got out, you left the door open, leaving
I
all that
know.
cold air in.
Didn't you hate that?
I did,
It was like, what the heck? Shut the dang door.
because I did come back and shut my dang door while you were fighting your fish.
Well, I'm a little disappointed about that. I mean, I'm glad we got a fish, but it's a dang another channel cat. I'm wondering, like, are we gonna get a blue cat?
If all we're catching is 5 pound channel cats, if we catch 20 of them, I'll be happy.
I know, but I'm beginning to wonder, like, is that if we're all we're gonna catch are these small ones and no big ones? But um, I'm glad because like it kept tap tap tap, and I waited and waited and waited until it actually took it down.
Yep.
How long do you think these last?
I don't know. I've never run one.
They're not rechargeable, and I don't. I know you have spare batteries, I guess, or you did.
I do. Yeah, I got a whole sheet full of them. Like
A whole what?
a sheet.
Thank you. A sheet?
Yeah, they come in like a cardboard
Uh-oh.
sheet.
Really? That's interesting.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's right. I think one of these didn't quite. It wasn't right. If I remember right, the last time. Now that I'm doing this. Yeah, this one's all messed up. Like, 'cause that's supposed to sit over it, right?
It was a battery. Yeah. You sure the battery's in right, or you got it upside down?
Huh?
Did you try the battery on both sides?
No, I didn't try that one because it's messed up. I'm, it's hard to believe that it's only 2 days till Christmas.
Yeah.
It's kind of odd that today's Monday because when I woke up, it didn't feel like Monday. Like it felt like Saturday to me.
Hmm. Yeah, because you did not have to get up and go to work.
Yeah, and I probably, if I was supposed to be at work, I would have been missing it, thinking it was,
Yeah. You were on ish time again.
huh?
I said you would think you were on ish time again.
I thought you said Amish time. I'm like, what?
No.
So the flat side is the one that has to be under that metal, apparently. But see, this one I think is the one that doesn't work right. Get that one to work? No.
No, you said it didn't work. So
No, I
there's
didn't say
something
it
wrong
didn't
with it.
work. I said it
Oh,
wasn't put together properly. I gave it to you to see if you could get it right.
okay. I'll get it right. I just told it.
We're tinkering with little lights that go on the rod tips on the bells that we have. Because now I'm gonna have to see when it comes back up if it.
I don't know what's going on with this one. Can't get it to do anything no matter what I do to it.
Well, once again, I think it was a great idea, but it just doesn't. I feel like it's gonna work here.
You want me to get mine?
Huh?
Want me to get mine?
Oh my gosh. Yeah, see, this one has one inside here, and then this one. You telling me they're only supposed to have one?
They're supposed to fill that sleeve,
Yeah, so there were two, so
but this one only has one because the rubber was extended past.
oh, okay, so maybe that's why that one doesn't work.
It's missing a battery. It's the one you dropped. This one here. I'll go grab my little bag.
Oh, here's the other battery for that one. I don't know what to do with it. Oh, right there.
Last time I used these, they did work. So Haven't used them in a while.
So don't you just have to flip the whole thing over? You don't have to take the one battery out and flip it, right? Or do you?
Yeah, I think the whole thing should flip over.
Yeah, that didn't work for this one. Merry Christmas, hunting and stuff with J&J.
Hey, JJ.
So it the stream died. I didn't know it, but when I reconnected, now I got a clear picture on the screen. So sometimes that works out.
Yeah.
We'll see if it holds. I don't know. We might not be here very long if our stream doesn't hold. We've got one channel cat so far, and right now we're messing with lights that we can put on the tip of the rods.
Make them a little more visible.
More fun, anyway.
Yep.
Maybe. Till we lose one.
Yeah, they're not that expensive. Yeah, the little bar.
Yeah, the bar, but yeah, this one doesn't even.
Goes on the side. When you flip the battery, it's going to be, at least in this one, the one with the writing on it has to be.
So you're only flipping this whole plastic piece, right? Not the battery inside it.
Right.
So I just flipped the battery inside it because nothing was happening before. Now, are they flat to flat inside your little piece?
I don't know. I haven't taken the two of them out together. I just flipped it
Oh,
over. Let's see. Now, this one doesn't work.
yeah, I've had mine working though. I've used them. Kevin Roberts, hello.
Hello?
What's the largest species, cats or trout? Well, I just recently pulled a 50-pound blue cat out of here. The biggest off this dock for a blue catfish was 93 pounds. My friend Tom here, he's caught a 63 pounder. We get flatheads, all different size flatheads. We've had about 10 of those, I think, this year. And right now seem to be on a roll with the channel cats, and the biggest channel cat so far is 10 pounds,
3 ounces.
3 ounces.
Yep.
And last night, Tom pulled in a pickerel. So that's unusual. We don't usually get
So, yeah, we
pickerel
don't
on the
have any
dock.
trout in this lake. No, this one ain't working either. I don't know if
But we are on Lake Gaston in Virginia.
I don't know if the cold is doing this to these little batteries. I got one that works and two that don't.
Yeah, this one doesn't seem to be working. I don't. I tried the batteries on both sides, going both ways. Yeah, and Merry Christmas to those that are coming in and listening. I appreciate you very much.
Yep.
I know I was here, then I was gone, then I was back. It happens all the time.
This one's going to work.
Yeah, this one I can't get to turn on at all, so I don't know what's happening. Are yours pointy?
Yeah.
Oh, mine aren't pointy. Come back to this one. See if this one works. Right now, we're just fidgeting with some lights that actually go onto the bells that we have at the tip of the rods. Well, there that goes again. So So far, the ones that I saw on there don't push all the way down there like I thought. I don't think that's how that goes. Mine don't. I thought that's what was going to happen, but oh, that wire's all kinds of ganked up now.
Hmm. Three of mine ain't working.
No?
This battery's probably dead. I got two that are working. You got one.
I think I might have another one right here.
Ooh. Ooh.
It scared me. Woo! Go get it! Go get it!
Channel. I got the record.
You think so?
I don't know what it is, but I think you figured the 10 pounds.
Oh yeah, he looks bigger than 10. Maybe. Oh yeah, he's a good one. We'll take it. Oh, a blue cat, I think. Ooh. Oh, I don't know. That was hard to tell right there. Nope. Is that a big channel?
I
No,
think it's a blue.
that's a blue. Where you want him?
Right there's good.
You kept holding my neck, so I didn't know what you were doing. I'm like, what are you doing? Let go.
I brought the grippers up there.
Huh?
I brought the grippers up there. Only because I wanted to keep the scale.
Oh well, that one turned on. That's
Huh.
amazing.
1, 2.
Unless I, oh, this was the one that was lit to begin with.
Yeah.
Money River Catfishing in the house. Hello, hello.
Oh, that one just went out.
Dang it.
I'm going to deal with that fish. Deal with that later.
My Travis. Hello. Michael, howdy. So I think all the glitches have already been worked out. I'm hoping. So you're coming in after all the glitches we've gone through. So hopefully we don't have to experience any more glitches. So we're on to our very first blue cat. We just had a channel cat. And Tom just reeled in a blue cat. And we're up here. We were up here. I just saw a rod bend, but I think he's still attached to it. That's why. Yeah, he is. It's like, got another one on. We got another channel cap before this. So I think we've got like 54 channel cats now. It's crazy for the year. He doesn't like to use the pliers, so I'm just like, get the pliers in there, get it done. I got, looks like I'm gonna have to go down and see if he needs some help. Oh, he got it. Go to the right. I mean, your left. There you go. Yep. Yep, that's fine. 8 pounds, 9 ounces. Woohoo! Our first blue cat on the dog. I'll bring the net back up, Tom. Yikes! Wow, it's really cold tonight, Tom. I can't believe we just got a blue cat, though. Wow. It is. I think it's much colder tonight than it was last night. Woo wee! Just got back from the vet. Ah, getting annual shots. I'm telling you right now, woo wee! It is freaking cold. I think it's colder than last night for sure. I'm insisting on trying to make these little battery lights work, and they're just not. I don't know. Oh no, that's too bad. Hopefully they're able to help the poor guy out. Hey, Freddie. Hey, hey, hey. Y'all back at it again tonight. Yay. Something to listen to while I work. I'll tell you what, I was just sitting here complaining because it's freaking chilly. I think it's colder tonight than it was last night. I'll be right back. I'm going to go down here with some lights. I think I got this one working. We'll see if it stays that way. I think there's four in there now, lit. No, there's four in there lit. Oh, we just fiddle fired the crap out of those little lights. I like them. I think they look cool on the rod. But yeah, they're a little pain in the butt to get them to stay lit or get them lit to begin with, those little batteries. But I think I got it figured out where you don't have to take the batteries apart. You're just going to flip the little rubber piece around. But we'll see. We'll see if it makes a little difference. I don't know how long they'll last out there in the cold. But that was a good thing. We got ourselves a nice little blue. Yesterday we had all channel cats. The first catch tonight was a channel cat. So it's nice to have a blue. So these little lights I think are really cool. Tom had a set and I loved them. And I was like, where'd you get those? Well, come to find out that FOA Customs and Gear carries these lights. So I went ahead and ordered myself a set. I've only used mine one other time, and I'm gonna have to order some little batteries for them. But there was a couple of them. They all worked when I got them, of course. But you just gotta finagle those little batteries just right to get the things to stay lit. Catch a flat. Well, that's right. We get a trifecta if we get the flathead, and that would be a true trifecta because it's a channel cat, a blue cat, and if we get the flathead, that's a true on trifecta. Good deal, good deal. We can make it happen. Are you serious, Freddie? On the little lights, working on a new style with batteries that recharge. Those would be awesome. I wish they just. It would be nice if they had like an on-off switch, so you don't have to take them apart and try to flip those little batteries around. Because like we were playing with it, and of course you drop them, and then you're looking on the floor. Oh my god, I lost my little battery. But those are them. They're they are cool. But yeah, a little on-off switch. Whew. But I love these things. So I'm going to zoom in a little bit. Hopefully I don't mess things up by doing that. See if we can get a little better view of our. They look like little ET fingers. Yeah, so trying to be out here. I'm sitting in the car doing it, so it's fine. Tom, some of his batteries are probably not working. And but yeah, it's just they're little tiny pieces, and you're flipping around these little tiny batteries, but they're fun. So we just didn't use them that often because you had to sit here and try to get them to stay lit because they got a little wire that sits on the battery, and it has to just be right. But yeah, if they made them where they were just clicking on off switch and you're good to go. I love them though. So yeah, I definitely want to know then, Freddie, if you get something out there like that, I definitely want to order a set. I'll probably order another set of these. In fact, I just haven't gotten around to putting that in yet because I want to probably order something else, not just the lights. So in my case, it's totally user error on my end because I didn't understand that whole little battery piece in there. There's two little batteries that sit inside a sleeve, a little rubber sleeve. And you shouldn't have to take the battery out, which I think is what I did. I was taking a battery out and flipping one, when in reality, all you have to do is flip the entire sleeve. But I didn't know that. So here we are. But anyway, hey, between Tom and I, we got lights up on the pole. Merry Christmas. We should have done red and green poles. I was going to possibly put the black light on there, but I only have a very small Mad Catz one, and it's really not that great. And when I put it out there, pretty much you can only see like half of the rod because it's just small. It's not big enough for what we need out here. But that'll be on my wish list too, a bigger, better black light that you can actually use out here. Also, maybe with a rechargeable battery or something of that nature would be nice. I have, Tom, I think we should have done Christmas theme fishing poles. I would think 30, 27 poles that you have, whatever it is, that you
Right.
probably have red and green.
Not 4 of them.
You don't have 2 reds and 2 green?
No.
What? Wow, I think that's a goal next year then to get.
To have 28 rods instead of 24.
Well, yeah, because you should be able to do the Christmas theme.
Well, going on the Freddy rod, I don't know if it's just the angle that it's sitting there or whether it's going dim.
Or what?
Whether it's going dim. Doesn't look as bright as the other two.
Oh, the light.
Yeah.
Speaking of Freddie, he's in the chat. He's working on a new uh light like those tip
Oh, okay.
lights. Yeah, one that
Nice.
has rechargeable batteries.
Oh.
I said it'd be nice if I had an on and off switch. So we worked in here. But it was totally user error on my part because I thought that little sleeve, I thought you said you had to flip the battery around. That's what you told me. So I thought that meant take the battery out of the top of the sleeve and flip it around, not flip the entire sleeve around. If you had said just flip the entire sleeve around, then I would have been okay. But so I think I messed all mine up because I did that. It's all good though.
It's all good.
It's all good. Yeah, you might have like the one on Bella. Well, because you've got no. I was gonna say because you've got a mix of spinning rods and baitcasts, but no, you don't.
Nope.
Belladonna's light's a little lower. Maybe the Freddy rod's light is a little higher.
Yeah, and I think it's more behind the pole as opposed to on the side of it, so it doesn't light up. You don't get as much of a view of the light. I think.
Huh. So, Mike Cole's in the house.
What's going on, Freddie and Mike?
Freddie's working and listening. Randy Patillo's been in the house from the beginning
Yeah.
until I crashed. And he did say, actually, he's back in the house because he said, catch a flatty now
There you go.
because
Yeah.
then we'll have a nice trifecta.
Christmas trifecta. I hear you say when I was getting out, Chris Flores.
Yep, Chris Flores was in
Ooh, ooh.
here.
When I rewatched the live from last night, when we got back to the house last night, I came to the part where you were talking about the tickets, and it's like, let me do that right now. So I
Ah,
halted the video and I ordered my tickets for the
good job.
Mighty River raffle.
Oh, good.
Yep.
So it helped that I put it in the video.
Yep.
Mike Chavez also came in.
Taste.
There was Kevin Roberts. I don't know if he's still listening.
I think I was here when Kevin came in.
Okay.
I remember the name being said.
That was just before the crash happened. So, and Hunting and Stuff with J&J was
Yep.
here.
Yep.
Randy Weidman.
Yep.
Vanessa Kitty popped in, said Merry Christmas.
Haven't seen Vanessa Kitty around in a while.
Yeah, I was going to say, I know I haven't seen that name in a long time. Alvin Lewis was here. I think
Yep.
you were here for that. And Thumpaholic.
Yep. Yep.
Nicole went to take the trash out.
So we're at 3,884 pounds. We need 16 pounds.
We need 16 pounds to get our 3,900 pounds for the year.
Yep.
Woohoo!
So
16 pounds.
2 more like that'll put us over.
Dang. Yeah, it's tough though. Look how nice that looks up in the camera here, though, in the phone.
Yeah.
Actually, on my iPad too, it looks pretty good in that picture. I mean, and just like I said, as soon as it got dark,
Yes.
that picture cleared right up.
Yep.
Or so it seems. Whoa! You're not gonna believe this, Tom. You're not gonna believe who just popped in. Danny Stone Outdoors.
Danny, what's going on?
And Danny says, driving home from the river. Good entertainment for the drive.
Woo-hoo.
Yeah, because you never know what's going to come out of our mouths.
Well, we got two fish tonight, Danny. No, no monsters.
I think that was a good sized fish right there,
Oh,
though.
I'm happy with it.
Yeah. What were the weights again? The channel cat was 5 pounds.
5. Don't make me go get my notebook.
No. What was the blue cat?
Was it 8, 9?
You're no better than I am.
I said just dealing with all these figures and adding pile, trying to convert ounces to pounds. And yeah, I think that the blue was 8, 9.
I don't know why I had 10 pounds in my head.
I know. We got another one. I'll go get the book.
Hey, Jersey River Rat. Hello.
Hey, Jersey.
Been a slow day. Glad to catch this live. That's awesome. Well, welcome in.
Yep.
So we need, what'd you just say?
16 pounds even.
I'm I'm freaking terrible. What'd you say? 16 pounds of catfish. That's all we need to make our goal of 3,900 pounds of catfish for the year off the stock.
Yep. 3,884.
But I do remember that we have had so far 10 flatheads. I
Yes.
believe we're up to 54 channel cats.
54, 55, 50. I think 56.
Nuh-uh.
Because we were at 50 and you got 5 yesterday and we got 1 tonight. So it should be 56.
You think so?
Yep.
I I thought it was only 50. We got to 53. But yeah. Okay. That's still a lot of channel cats. 56,
Yep.
53. And then the blue cats, I think, was 347 or something like that for the.
Yeah.
Well, now we're up another one, so
341. I think it's 342.
342 before this one.
Now, including it. We
Oh,
were
and
at
now including this one.
341.
We've been struggling to get the blue cats, though. We've
Yeah,
gotten a lot of
we were
channels.
definitely. We were at 401 fish. We had 341 blues,
Yep.
50 channels, and 10 flatheads, which was
Okay.
401.
All right.
You caught 5 channels last night. We got 1 channel and 1 blue tonight.
Yep. Good deal. We got a lot of fish. That's all I know. Oops,
400
excuse me.
plus.
Huh?
So it should be 408 fish for the year.
Did I just see Bella Dollar? She looked like she just bounced a little bit.
Is she getting jiggy with it?
She did a little bit. Yeah, she's bouncing a little bit.
Looks like she just came back up slowly.
Yep. Something's messing with it. Let's go see if we can stand by it and not spook it off. It's a little cold to be hanging out there, though.
Yeah. That might just be current. It feels like there's a lot more current tonight than there has been.
It could be, but nothing else moved. Yeah, it's not doing anything now, though. Yeah, it's a little cold to be standing out there waiting to see if you're getting the takedown or
Yeah,
not,
right.
isn't it? I'll leave this here with you for a minute.
I forgot I left that the box with the scale sitting up on the hood of my car. If
You
could
want me to
bring
grab
up.
it?
Yes, please.
Yeah, I was thinking we should bring that bait bucket in too, because you know how
Yeah,
the hose froze
right.
last night. The only thing is that then it hums in the back of the car.
Well, I can put it in mine.
Yeah, but yours isn't heated.
No, but it ain't exposed to the weather like this either, though.
True.
Ah, whatever you think. However you want to work it. I'm a team player.
Well, actually, if I had my earpiece in, I don't think you could hear it that much in the back of the car.
That's true. All right. See if I can see some of this chat. She's got it on her side. It's tough for me to see. Mike Cole says the hose froze. Wiggle, wiggle. What's going on, Mike? So we got 2 fish so far tonight. Water's running until 8, so we got another hour and a half of moving water, and then the excess and the backflow. So we got probably till 9 tonight, I think. But if you chide her and ask her nicely, maybe she goes longer sometimes. Just saying. See, I wouldn't want a girl to miss out on a chance at a 100-pound blue cat off the dock. I know she wouldn't want to miss that. For those of you that weren't here last night when we were live, Uncle Josh from One Ton Fishing Club came over and sang Silent Night for us. It was majestic. I don't know if you can hear that humming, but we've moved the bait bucket into the car.
That's given that the earpiece is even still working. I'll put it back in and see if it muffles that a little bit. Ah, man. Let's see if we can put Muddy River's link back here. That was nice. It was right there.
Sure would be nice to get that 16 pounds tonight, though. And all we need tomorrow is 100.
Don't tell Lori I said that. Well, now I'm going to, of course, go back and look and see what he said.
Who?
Mike Cole.
Oh,
The hose froze. Hey,
yep,
Tom, he says.
yep. I
No,
saw her up to that.
Tom can't read the chat, so. £100. Get it. He's an
Yep.
excellent singer. Better than Laurie. Absolutely. I don't disagree with that at all.
Yeah, we should have had him sing Little Drummer Boy.
Huh?
We should have had him sing Little Drummer Boy.
Yep. God, I hate to think that I'm going to have to go pee. I really don't want to have to go. I don't want to. I feel like we're going to get on it today, Tom. We're
I
going to get
think
a big
so.
fish, I think.
I think so.
I don't want to be standing out there with it, but
Yeah. I'll be cheering you on from the front seat.
that's what I do. I'm like, oh, Tom.
Yeah.
I've been sitting here like, yeah, I'll wait until you get it reeled in a little bit
Yeah.
because
Yeah.
it's a little cold standing out there.
It is.
I know, my cold says, it's not cold.
When I went to put that bait on, and put the fish back in, or the rod back in the water, the weight was already stuck to the dock.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's a good idea to put the bait bucket. I just wonder if I can set that there. I put the bait bucket in here because the hose did freeze last night. Actually,
Woo-hoo.
what do you think of that, Tom?
Yeah. I can see.
I don't know though because I don't have any service right there,
Oh.
so we'll have to see if that actually works. I have service over here. I don't have it over there.
Mike said he won the raffle already.
Christmas Eve.
Never let your hose freeze.
2 more days, and that raffle's going to be going on.
Yep. Yeah, I took the bait. I had a half of the one I got up previously when you got yours. But I took the head for yours. And from being out there, man, it's getting so cold and it's like drying out. It's like it's freezing.
Yeah.
So I put that in the one that I just cut up into a Ziploc and I put it in my truck in the back.
Hey, Mike Irvin's back in the house.
Hey, Magic Mike, what's going on? Hope you're feeling well today. Hope you're feeling better every day. But if I had the heat
Yeah, I
on,
wish I had thought to do that before.
yeah,
That's pretty nice, huh?
yeah,
Look at it. I got it all set up here now.
that's right.
Took a little ingenuity, but we figured it out.
Looks like the electronics department at Walmart.
It does. It does. I have a big, not big, but a big, the new cars now have the big panel screen in them. And I just actually laid my iPad over the top of that so now Tom can actually see the chat.
Yeah,
Sharing is caring.
that's it.
Now the other thing, I'm just going to watch the battery life on it. Make sure I plug it in if it goes down.
It was 88.
Yep, I'm pretty good right now.
We got a little bit of time.
Yep.
That's the first blue we've caught in a while.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, cutting up the bait, like you said, right now is you can't really do it ahead of time.
No.
Not that we ever did, but But I mean, it would be kind of like a dehydration. You know, you dehydrate it, and then when you put it back in the water, it rehydrates.
Well, I know in the summertime when you see the bait and it looks like that because it's been sitting out, half cut, and it just feels nasty. It feels mushy. And, it probably doesn't feel that way to the fish when it's this cold, but I don't know. I just want it to be as fresh as we can give it to them.
We got 21 thumbs up. Woohoo!
Nice.
TVs and cars, yeah, that's not been an old thing. Well, I don't know if they had TVs, but see when somebody does the hearts, you can see it on the screen.
Oh, yep. And what does that do?
It shows the love. Showing the love. Showing the love. I don't know. You don't see it on the actual live screen panel, but you see it when you're
Yeah.
watching it over there. I don't know if you have it up on a TV, if you'd see it.
Yeah, I can't think that I've ever seen it on the TV when I've been watching somebody's one of these live tournaments and all that.
We got 22 fabulous people listening.
22. 22.
22.
22.
22. Wouldn't that be something?
Yeah, well,
If we get another 22? And you know what 22 is?
it's 11 plus 11.
It is divisible.
Yep. I might need to run up to the house. I feel like something ate in the back of my throat. I ran out a lot of water
You're out of water?
down here.
Oh, wow. It sounds to me like you might have to take a trip up to get your cookies.
Don't say
My cold was put cookies. Definitely.
definitely.
Definitely. Yeah, I like those little light tips for sure. I hope Freddie does make them better.
Yeah.
I think they're fun. I mean, I just wish I had known not to mess with the batteries to begin with.
But the ones that I have, they came with the green and they
And the
come to
red.
the point.
Oh.
Yeah. And then they have the rounded ones that were yellow.
Yeah, I saw
Underneath.
those on like Amazon or something.
Yeah, that's where I got them from. But the yellow ones didn't light up half as bright as the green ones.
Right. Yeah, and so when I ordered mine from FOA Customs and Gear,
Yeah.
I asked him if I could just get, because they had them in packages with
Oop.
mixed colors, but I asked for all green. You get the light, Tom. I'll get the rod. Cat lick.
Now that I'm up, I might as well go to the house. You want anything besides food?
I don't think so.
I'm not going to stay there long. I'll be right back.
Unless she's got something good up there. If you think something's good, that definitely bring it down. I mean, everything's up there is good, so just saying. Woo! Brr. I'm telling you, as much as you want to reel in a nice fish, it is so cold. I wouldn't want to drink that water. All by myself.
510 channel 89 blue.
Okay, thank you. That's actually a decent sized channel cat. 5 pounds, 10 ounces. Not my channel cat, though. All right, Tom's going up to the house, so you watch. Just like I said yesterday, he went up to the house, and almost every freaking time he drives away, he's up at the house, and then I'm down here and trying to reel in and net the fish by myself. What do you do net, actually? Oh, I see it. Yeah, that's not going to be good though, because the net is way over somewhere else, and the rods. If the rod goes down and I run up there, I can't reach the net while I'm holding the rod. So that could be interesting. We can't put the net on the dock because it's freezing to the dock. So ideally, it's been picking it up and standing it up. But you know what? I think I'm going to go lay it on the dock just because I have a feeling I'm going to get a takedown and be all by myself. Should have had time to dry out by now. It's thinking ahead. Thinking ahead. Woo! Brent Garcia, hello. Indiana. Woo! Well, thank you very much, and thank you for popping in. I appreciate that. Yep, we're out here in Bracy, Virginia. It's freezing, I think. We've had, I thought it was going to be warming up a couple of these days, but I think it's colder tonight than it was last night out there. And we are fishing on Lake Gaston. But amazingly, we have fish already landed on the dock. We got a channel cat and a blue cat. We just had a little bite. Decided not to take it though. We're calling those cat licks. They're licking it and then they leave it. Oh yeah, it's supposed to be 58 degrees here, 28. I have to go to South Central Indiana for a fish party. Go get new. I don't know what that is. I can't even pronounce that. Alajaz. I'm not sure what that is. Yeah, 58. That would be nice. I mean, I just moved here not too long ago from South Carolina. I think it, I mean, it gets cold in South Carolina too, but it certainly doesn't last. But I mean, it is December. I guess we gotta expect it to be a little chilly. Oh, it's a reel. Okay. Nice. Yeah, I thought we were supposed to warm up a little bit, but I have not actually honestly really checked the weather. So, but I know it was maybe 24 degrees this morning, and then of course once that sun went down, ooh wee, I couldn't imagine even being out there in a boat unless it was enclosed. It had an enclosure with some heat in it. But that's what's nice about this is I can uh, pull right up here, sit in my car, and watch the rods. We had to bring the live well back into the vehicle because last night the air hose to the live well, to the bubbler, had some ice crystals forming in it. It was getting a little crispy. I think I started with, I don't know if I had maybe 8 bluegill or so we didn't go bait today. So I got some little lights on the tip of those rods between Tom and I. We both had a set. My set actually came from FOA Customs and Gear. You can go to FOA.com, FOACustomgear.com. Get yourself a set like them. They actually sit right into the, if you have those little clip-on bells, these lights sit right in those bells. I was made for musky fishing, but it has a magnetic drag or casting system for casting heavy weights. Oh, good. Based on distance. Good. And here, Tom. And I'm only now learning the rod out there. Mine is the second one from the left, and it is a Mad Cat's rod. And Tom set me up with that rod with the reel, so I was learning to do the bait casting. But typically out here, this is a really narrow dock, and I get what I like to call the dock teeters. I don't care for that, but you have to get way out into the channel. And so Tom really does an awesome job casting all the way out there. So, but yep, having something that would handle that would be awesome. Yeah, Michael, Jody was telling me, Pontoon Jody, um, that their boat out there, James's boat, is heated both on in the enclosure part, but also on the outside. There's some propane generated heat out there. He's got a pretty nice boat. That's awesome, Brent. Brent says, heck yeah. The low is going to be only 45 to 50 for like 4 days straight. Going to try and knock out a small deck for a customer and give me some time on the water. They should be biting nice. That's awesome. Yeah, I'm surprised we actually did manage to pick up two fish tonight. We had, I think, five last night, including a pickerel, and that's only the second time ever. And they both came within a couple of days of each other that there have been pickerel caught on this dock. Am I getting robotic? It cleared up. Hey, yo, 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 Miss Kitty. I hate the robotics. I'm sorry if I'm getting robotic. The pickerel. So it happened and then it cleared up and then it's back. I don't know. What's your temperature over there tonight, kitty cat? I know this morning you said it was pretty cold. Oh, it's fine now? All right. I wonder what happened. Who knows? Who knows? I might have had a little lag. I wasn't watching the screen to see if we lagged. I was watching the chat over here on my iPad. Tom ran up to the house for a moment and the net was way over here. I said, nah, because it's notoriously, as soon as he leaves, or I leave, because I left earlier, and he had two rods that actually have some nice bends to them, but the fish just didn't take the hook. But I was gone for that. And then notoriously, anytime he leaves, I end up over here reeling in a fish with no net in. It's all good, though. It's all good up until they're 50 pounds or more. 15 degrees. It's a heat wave. Dang. Yep, good old New Hampshire. Gotta love it. Got 22 thumbs up. Woohoo! Thank you all very much for the thumbs up. I do like collecting my thumbs up, so please do hit it. If you don't hit it while you're here, hit it on your way out. If you hit it twice, be sure to hit it a third time. I think I ended up with 50 even yesterday. I'm not actually 100% sure. But we did pretty good. No, there was 55, I think, last night. But we were also live for like 8 hours, 7 hours. I decided to wait until the sun went down, or almost down before I started this live stream, because I know that the picture is usually a lot clearer at night. And sure enough, it did. Because a little bit earlier, the picture was really kind of grainy, foggy looking. But we're doing okay. Actually found um, a nice fishing for cheap kayak. Field and Stream's nice, yep. Yeah, I have a kayak, but it's not set up for fishing. You need a whole lot of. I've seen a lot of different kayak setups, but it's got a lot of gear and stuff on them. How much snow you getting, kitty cat? Meow. It's 44 degrees here now. You know what? I'm not 100% certain on the depth out here. I think out in the channel, I want to say 20 feet. When Tom gets back, he can certainly confirm the depth out here. In right here by the dock, it's really shallow. But out there, that's why you have to cast way out into the main channel because that's really where the deep is. Um, this was the Roanoke River, and when they put the dam in, they cut down all the trees that were out in here, and then they just flooded them. So right now, when we say it's running, it's because they opened the gates in the dam to get that water to flow through. And that's when we seem to have the better bite is when the water's running. And tonight they're running that water through here until I think it's 9 o'clock, 8 or 9 o'clock tonight. And then we have about an hour of what we call the backflow when the water kind of shifts and comes back this way before everything just flattens right out to nothing. Yeah, Brent, the gear certainly adds up. Yeah, and then if you get yourself all set up, you need to get a kayak trailer. Yeah, Michael, and you don't need all of it. Randy, yep, still two fish. Speaking of kayak setups, there's Randy Patillo right there can tell you all about his fishing kayak setup. He's out there all the time in his kayak, and he's got quite the setup. He looks like a spider out there on the water with all the rods when he's got himself all set up. 1 to 3, but you know what that means. Probably 6. Yeah, exactly. 1 to 3 in the valley. That sucks. I'm sorry, Chrissy. Get yourself a nice hot cup of hot cocoa and sit by that pellet stove while you can. Enjoy it. Uh, Brent says, nice to be able to pull up in the National Forest and camp for the night and explore. I like exploring. I like camping too. I did a lot of that when I was backpacking up in the White Mountains, and I would backpack everything up there. And then now I kind of enjoy the car camping. Randy says you don't have to have as much crap on a kayak as I use. You should um, at least 8 from mine. Yeah, exactly. You're right. And I had to have I had to order the side rail, and then I had to have the side rails installed. Don't quite fit this one. This one's like they need to be just about maybe half an inch shorter. I need a new set of crossbars, and then I need a new set of actual J brackets or something to put my kayak on. Well, actually, I don't have to have those because once I get the crossbars, I can just lay the kayak up on the crossbars. But that's part of the reason why that and a whole bunch of I had the car problems. I started a new job, so I think I did check it out once here down here, but it was so busy on the waterway that much. And then, of course, in the summertime, I really don't want to go down through the creeks where all the snakes are either. But yeah, I hope to get my kayak out there a lot more over the summer as well. I can't plan ahead. I don't know what the future is. To one of the places near us here, that was like They want $4,000 for the dang thing. I feel that bad. That when I was in South Carolina, I still haven't used it. I imagine passing that on the path is going to be hard.
You may have guessed. I had to lock it.
I
He was losing it.
decided to bring the net up because notoriously, as soon as you walk away, I get a takedown. No, but I think that's because I brought the net up and that was on the ready. I have Brent Garcia in here asking how deep the water depth is out there. I was guessing 20.
It's 25, 26 feet out in the river channel
Oh, wow.
in this section. There is a hole, and it's not where we can cast to, but let's down, it goes drops down to 30. For the most part, 25, 26 feet. River channel.
Chrissy says, oh, Tom.
So there's this. But I would not fill up on it.
What?
I would not fill up on it.
Oh, no. Okay. So we're going to have a good dinner.
I don't know.
Well, I did have my pretzel sticks, so that's kind of hold me over.
Yeah. Well, I was told.
Okay.
So,
Okay. So you're heeding her words.
I always do.
If that was true, she wouldn't say you have a big mouth that makes you fat. Then. So then instead of telling me, you're telling me there's something that you're not going to tell me, which is work.
Yeah.
So pretty much, I have something that I can't tell you. And then I'm like, okay, well, then you should have just not said anything.
That's a secret.
You know, you're just one of those people. Well, I can't tell you. Then why'd you tell me that you can't tell me? All right,
So you
Liz.
don't eat all the cookies.
Mm.
Michelle knows you gave me a cookie. She said she gave you a cookie, huh? I
How'd
knew
she
she
know
was.
that?
I knew she was going to. She said.
How'd she know that? We weren't even live when that happened. Because she just knew that's how I would be.
He can go and get his own. I told her.
I told her what she said she told me to.
Yep.
Did you tell her the deal we had? That when you go up, you were going to bring me back down the replacement?
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
Well, you know, that's too funny.
Fight him.
Yeah, you can read. Why don't you read that? Because I have to keep leaning over to read it and tell me who's
Tom.
talking.
LOL. Correct is great.
Oh, yeah, because it says Tim.
Yeah, Rhonda had that happen to her. She called me Tim, and then so now she calls me Tim Tom. That's a luck, y'all. I got to do some dishes before Mama gets home. Want to trade places? Yeah, that's a tough one, Brent. Wash dishes, go fishing, wash dishes. I'm gonna stick with what we got.
Well, it sounds like he's got a pretty good plan on going fishing. So I see Fields to Water came in the house.
Oh,
Cookies?
cookies.
Cookies? Got 25 thumbs up. Thank you all so very much.
Nice. Well, enjoy your night, Brent. Thanks for coming in.
Yeah, thanks for chatting, Brent. Appreciate that. Good luck with getting out there, getting your deck done so you can get out there and go fishing.
And if you're not hooked up with Lorianne, please take the time to do that.
He says he's come in and popped in on us a few times.
Okay. Usually I'm not in a position to see chat, so I can.
Yep. Well, I think you were gone when all that happened.
Okay.
So I do have up there for anybody else who's still listening. Muddy River Catfishing has a rod giveaway that's going to happen. The tickets are going to be drawn on Christmas Eve. I have pinned the comment to the top of the chat that has the link in it for muddyrivercatfishing.com, which is where you can go and purchase your tickets for the raffle. And you could be right there with $5 a piece, or
They are. I saw it last night when I
okay.
watched.
So we're confirming they were $5 per ticket, or you can buy 5 tickets for $20.
Now, the one thing, I didn't see the picture of the rod on his .com page. However, he does have the YouTube video that shows off the rod.
And on TikTok, he said.
Okay.
Yep. So for the TikTokers, you can go to TikTok and see it, or you can go to his YouTube.
He said that's going to be his last rod for at least for a while. I don't know. He kind of left it open a little bit, maybe. But he said he's got other things in the works.
Yeah, I forgot who brought it up the other night, but I had forgotten about it. He did a video not that long back talking about how they were planning on drying up that Muddy River.
Mm-hmm.
And that's unfortunate since he does a lot of charters out there.
Yeah.
And so maybe that's part of this tribute rod.
Yeah.
Because the tribute rod is just that. It's a tribute to the Muddy River.
Yeah.
And it features a lot of the scenes right off the Muddy River, which is pretty awesome. It's a beautiful rod, and I do believe it glows in the dark.
Nice.
Although our rods glow in the dark, we just don't ever. I mean, under black light. I shouldn't say they glow in the dark. They glow under the black light. Good.
The Uncle Lou's rods, the top, 8 inches, foot. I noticed that the other day. When we turned off the lights and the rods were in the corner.
Glow in the dark.
Yellowish glow. It's not bright. In the dark.
Bright in the dark.
It was nice.
It's not nice.
Yeah.
They're not bright in the dark. They're nice Lumen. Forever.
No.
We talk about him. We talk about his rods all the time. But he didn't frequent my chat a lot to begin with. I mean, I think he did for a while there when I did that whole month-long birthday live streaming that I was doing there when I had COVID.
Yep. A whole month's birthday celebration.
It was pretty much, yeah. It was awesome, though.
You even had your mom down on the
Yep, Mom came down, delivered balloons and everything else. And that was the time that every time Muddy River came into my chat and said hello, I got a fish.
Yeah.
Every time. And I think it was Mike Cole that reminded me of that just yesterday.
Yeah, I think it was Mike.
Yeah.
But I saw something last night. Tim Molina.
I saw that.
Yeah, he fished with Chris. They put him on some fish, and
yeah.
But it said in the narrative that Tim was only 18 days out from his heart attack. I didn't even know he had one. So,
wow.
If you're a praying person, pray for Tim. He's an awesome guy. Kind of keeps to himself. You don't see him around a whole lot anymore, but he's a really nice guy.
So I just want to point out here, Tom. Uh-huh. So you go up to the house.
Stop. It's all mine. All right. Come back. I got to go. So say what you're going to say. Go ahead.
Okay, this is what I was going to say.
Okay.
So you go up to the house You have some secret agenda that you come down and tell me about, but tell me that you can't tell me about it. But yet you told me about it in some sense. Then you bring me cookies and tell me not to eat the damn cookies. Get out of my car. Get out.
Jeez.
I got,
I don't need to be
here's some
treated like
cookies,
this.
but don't
I
eat
don't need
them.
to be treated like this. I can go sit in my
And
big old Ford.
I have something that I'm going to keep secret from you. I can't. I know something, but I can't tell you anything. Oh, you're taking cookies with you?
No, I just want to make sure they weren't melted.
Yeah, yeah, maybe. Here, let me take them. I'll put them. Take your cookies and get out. They're not hot though. No, they're
Oh, I was
fine.
gonna say no, they're not.
Yeah.
There.
Okay. Unbelievable. Oh, gosh. You were like right in the middle of the screen too. And he pixelated it. He was a pixelated pixelor. Yeah, so the screen, the I don't know if it's just on my iPad, but it looks like it got a little blurry. All right, he's leaving again, so let's see if I get the takedown this time. Yeah, and he left me. The last time he left me, and the net was way over here on the pavement. So if I did get a takedown, I would have been up there, not able to get to the net. What a hot mess it is. Chad says, I have a secret. Yeah, I have a secret to that I can't tell you about. And I have cookies, a lot of them. Yeah, that you can't eat. That's exactly what happened. Um, all right, so Randy says, okay, they saved the river, but while it was lowered, a bunch of brush filled a bunch of it in. He tried to go back and fish it, and he went up river a ways. They tried pushing his boat over the top of the brush. Let's see if I came back. Ooh, the phone's kind of hot. All right, did I come back? I hope so. We fell out. I think it was for a hot second, but hopefully we're back. It looks like I'm back. Not back. Yeah, that's exactly what I was saying, Michelle. Like, just don't say anything, but nope. Coming down. I know something, and I'm gonna let you know that I know something, and it's something that I can't tell you anything about. Okay, thank you. We back. Thank you, Michael. Gosh, I hate that. I don't understand why it went out. We were running just fine all this time, or I thought we were. And by the way, here's a big package of cookies. Just don't eat them. Oh boy. Oh my gosh, so I haven't seen you in forever. Yeah, we're live a lot lately though. I mean, they're not great lives. I don't know. How long it's been since I last saw you, but I now live out here in Virginia. I'm staying with Tom and Michelle as I moved out of South Carolina. And typically my live streams suck, just like just now. It went down, but a lot of times it comes right back. Sometimes it doesn't, but sometimes it's robotic. Sometimes it's blurry. But hey, we do the best we can here. He's coming back. I wonder what he's bringing this time. Nope. Yep, that is it. Probably bringing me something else. I have this, but you can't eat it. That's all right. See if I can share my cookies next time. Oh, okay. Gosh, it seems like it's been a long time though. Wow, Mike Cole. There's a nice just like, oh well, I guess that was payback, wasn't it, Mike Cole? Hey Lori, here's a bunch of cookies. You just can't eat them. That's kind of what we did too, wasn't it?
Hey, lady, did you order food?
Is it food that I can eat, Tom?
No, it's wet, soggy newspaper.
Well, I'm just saying you brought me cookies that I couldn't eat, so I was trying to figure out what you're bringing me now. What you got? You need help?
I need help.
Okay.
You must come.
I must come to. Hopefully, the live stream doesn't die while I walk away. If it does, I will try to get it reconnected as quickly as possible, and I'll apologize up front. Oh wow, we got a whole pan. What do we got in there? Can we? Oh, it smells fabulous. Oh, did she make homemade pizza?
She did.
Oh wow.
Hey, it's pretty sliced. So,
Yeah.
you need to get out of here or stand outside. Or
No, I'm gonna steal a piece and bring it in. Can't because it gets all pixelated. Like when you got
she's watching.
when you sit in front of the camera over here, it get all pixelated and then crash. So I wish I could show this off to you guys. Michelle made homemade pizza. It looks absolutely amazing. But I have to. If you want to try, Tom, you can stand in front of my windshield and see if you can. I'll let you know if I can see you or see it. That's all right. Hold it up there. All right, good job.
Drop a piece of cheese.
See, that's why I couldn't do it. I was like, I can't get up there. Oh no, I dropped. Me too. I dropped a piece. Thank you, Michelle. This is amazing.
Thank you, babe. I appreciate it.
This is
I didn't
awesome.
actually eat the cookies and then say, no, you know.
Uh, Ricky says, just want to wish you all a Merry Christmas before I forget. Oh, thank you so much. I'm so happy to see you. We wish you a Merry Christmas as well.
Is that Ricky who?
Solo Texan.
Hey, what's going on, buddy? Merry Christmas to you.
Randy Weidman is sticking up for you. He didn't bring them not to eat. He just had the time to eat, maybe. Yeah, he did it because he told me not to fill up on it because Michelle was up there with the homemade pizza to bring down.
It's delicious.
Mmm, it's fabulous. Wow, the crust is amazing. Chrissy, my sister says, I want pizza. Come on over, kitty cat. It won't take you that long. Take a flight in.
Say like 13 hours. Is that what?
Yeah, 13 hours for Christopher. Yep, probably 14, 15 for her.
Save you a few 13 hours.
We'll save you a piece, Chrissy. Rigging for Fatties is in the house. Merry Christmas, Tom and Laura. Merry Christmas, everyone. Well, hello, and Merry Christmas to you.
Chris, you know, you're not familiar.
Son's name is Chris, and my sister, Miss Kitty, her name is Chris. And now we got another Chris. That's awesome.
That's ludicrous.
That is ludicrous. Holy Christmas.
This is so good. I don't mind standing on the police.
I don't know why you are.
I don't have to keep getting in and out to get another piece.
So let me back up just a little bit.
This
Hmm.
is also a
Michael
kayak angler.
Michael says, "Give me that pizza." Oh, he's another kayak angler.
Yeah.
So we had three kayak anglers in here. Michelle says, uh, pepperoni, peppers, onions, and double cheese. It is so good. Oh wow. Mm, thank you so very much, Michelle. This is amazing. This is a good surprise. I guess I'll forgive Tom now. It was worth holding off on the cookies. I'm sorry if you can hear me eating in the earpiece. Randy made pizza once. It was four. Ricky, Solo Texan says, so how much weight do we have on the dock so far this year? This is an excellent question. We are short just only 16 pounds even.
16 pounds.
16 pounds even. That's all we need. And we will have 3,900 pounds of fish that we have caught off the dock this year.
Yeah. 3,884 at the moment.
3,884 pounds now. We've gotten a total of, between Tom and I, Tom has 8 and I had 2, but we have a total of 10 flatheads. We had 56 now, did you say? Channel cats?
Yeah.
And then I think it was like 347 maybe of the blue cats.
341. We got one more. 342.
Okay, 342 blue cats. And if you missed it, I recently, not too long ago, caught my PB blue cat of 50 pounds. Then I've actually gotten like 4 PBs since I've been here. So I got my PB camel cat, which I believe was 10 pounds, 3 ounces.
Yep.
And then I got my PB flathead, which was 18 pounds, 11 ounces. And I got my PB cat. So my PB channel cat came twice because I got my first one that was a dock record too, the biggest one off the dock. And then I topped that with the second one. We're on fire.
The interesting thing, which we covered on 2 ounce blue, It was on the night before Thanksgiving, and on the Friday night after Thanksgiving, the Flathead.
That's right.
Two
That's
PBs
right.
in, two PBs in 3 days.
Yeah, that was the most memorable Thanksgiving ever. So my sister says, nah, I'd get there in 12 hours. And then Michelle, right behind that, says about 12 hours, Chrissy. It might be cold. Yeah, it's not as cold here as it is where she is. Um, so the Texan says, that sounds delicious. But then again, your cooking always looks and is, according to all who have eaten some of it, and is, according to all that have eaten it. Absolutely.
Maybe the best dock dash ever.
This is the best surprise ever. This was really good. I'm absolutely happy, beyond happy right now with this pizza. I like pizza.
I like pizza.
I like pizza. Michelle's an awesome cook. Maybe one day I can be blessed enough to try it and spend time with y'all on the dock. That would be incredible. Ricky said, Ricky said, Michelle's an awesome cook. Maybe one day I can be blessed enough to try it and spend time with y'all on the dock.
Yeah, yeah, that would be cool.
Hmm. Yeah, beautiful. Randy Wyman says that including Grim that was caught? Nope. Oh, the pizza, Lori. The pizza will be cold. I thought she was telling my sister it might be cold here. No, she's saying, "Oh, we'll save you a piece of pizza." I forgot about that part. We'll save you a piece of pizza. It just might be cold when you get here. Well, it's too bad the flights are so expensive because honestly, you could be here in like 2 hours on a flight. Well, we don't count all the panfish or anything like that. It's just um, for the catfish, flatheads, channel cats, and blues. Oh, Tom did catch a nice pickerel the other night. I say nice, but it gives me trauma because of the fact that I went to the ER over a gar that I was holding up like an idiot. I should take the earpiece out while I'm trying to eat this. Maybe it won't be so loud. And now, watch, when I take that out, we'll get a bite. We'll see what happens.
Yeah, this crust is wonderful.
Hmm. Yeah, even my sister knew what she meant. My pizza would be cold. She came back.
Yeah,
I think she meant my pizza would be cold. Yep.
yep. Homemade pizza and homemade chocolate chip cookies. Fisherman's delight.
Harper Ramsey, thank you very much for coming into the chat. What state am I in? I am in, right now, I'm in Bracy, Virginia. We are fishing Lake Gaston. I say now because I moved out here. I was in South Carolina, trying to fish out in South Carolina, Myrtle Beach area for a while, about 4 years. So we're on a mission tonight. Well, from now until Christmas anyway, or till the New Year.
Yeah.
Um, we really only need. We caught a channel cat tonight, and then a blue cat, and we're only 16 pounds short of having a total of 3,900 pounds that have been caught off this dock of catfish for the year. So that's our mission right now. Well, there's a video of it, Randy, on my channel somewhere, and I think I named it Garto because the gar I picked up in South Carolina, I was holding it. I had the grippers clamped down on the snout of the gar. The gar was almost as long as me, and I'm 5'9". It was a big gar, but I was holding it up in front of the video camera, and it slipped out of the grippers. And when it did, well, it thrashed and got itself out of the grippers. And when it did, the nose of the gar ended up piercing in through my shoe and into in between my big toe and the toe next to it, and it created a really big hole. And so I ended up having to go to the emergency room, and they were considering putting a stitch in it, and then they decided to. It was in a spot that would just heal itself, and sure enough, it did. They didn't want to put a stitch in it because they didn't want to have bacteria be an issue, get an infection. But
Yeah, that gar slime, that's like an antibiotic.
well, interestingly enough, what I learned from that, because and I didn't think about it. He asked me if I was in fresh water or ocean water. Well, really, I was in brackish water,
Right.
but they would be more concerned about bacterial infection out of the ocean. Now, I would have thought myself it would have been reversed. The river would have been full of more bacteria than the
Yeah, I would
ocean.
have thought, yeah.
But nope,
Growing up, they tell you the salt water is good for you. And soaking in salt water.
nope.
Huh.
The salt water, I
Maybe
guess,
you just got
apparently, according to,
dirty ocean water.
I don't know. But needless to say, we refer to it as Garto. But yeah, I've got PTSD from that. I'm pretty sure. And it was really not, it was my fault because I was holding it up and, it came out of the grippers and I was wearing Crocs, my little fancy looking Crocs, and the nose of the gar somehow pierced in between my toes. Chrissy says, you never know. Michelle just gave her the down low on the airports.
Yeah.
I mean, for one person to fly, it probably isn't so bad. But I looked into it for Christopher and Julie, and it was a little expensive. I mean, considering that, if you consider the gas, what you would spend for gas to drive out here. But if you fly, you're going to get here and be able to spend more time here rather than,
Like, not only gas, but the tolls going up the East Coast, too.
well, depending on which way you go, I guess. Hmm. Ricky, I probably should. I think it, actually, I think once it hit the dock and pierced my toe, it ended up sliding back into the water anyway. But but I don't even want to look at it. And I don't even want to look at another fish like it. That's what the pickerel came up. I'm like, oh no, look at the teeth on that thing. Reminds me of the bowfin. Mm-mm. Got both in pickle. They're all on my blacklist. Yeah, this pizza is really good.
Delicious.
This is absolutely a real treat.
Yes, thank you again, Miss Michelle.
Hmm. From Manchester to Richmond is $700.
What?
No, I just looked not that long ago for a Christopher, and it wasn't that much.
I went from Richmond to Logan, I think, for a couple $100 to go see my dad in Boston.
Yeah,
I don't know about Manchester. It's not as obviously not as many flights going out of there as Logan.
that's true. I've never flown out of Manchester. I always went to Boston. Well, until the army base is flying, but they stopped those flights out of there. So, um,
Time for me to
but
get
yeah, they
back.
would shoot there.
Oh, man, that was fabulous.
Yeah, my sister to go to Boston's a long ways because my sister lives out in Grafton, White River Junction area. Well, actually, she's quite a ways from White River Junction too. So,
Hmm.
it used to take me, I think, 45 minutes to an hour to get to her from where I lived
Oh,
in Loudon, New Hampshire.
it's cold out
I know. This is awesome. What a great snack to have down here. We got the whole
there.
pizza, Tom.
Yeah, yeah, the whole
Wow.
thing. Two more slices sitting over there for you.
That's it?
Yeah,
Wow.
two.
I did have to. I'll eat
I
mine.
think she thought maybe she'd cut it into 11 slices, but they'd be so thin. They're so small.
11 would have been cool. Um, yeah, I like to eat mine methodically, though. Maybe I'll have another piece. Can't get that from here.
Yeah, the flight from Richmond to Boston is usually something right at an hour, 57 minutes, an hour to,
Yeah, but if you think about it, she had to drive all the way to Boston,
yeah,
and then they charged her to leave the car there.
yeah,
Also, on top of that, and I think it was that Air Force Base was in Portsmouth, I believe. And we used to be able to catch a flight, but they only flew the flights at a certain time of years. But like,
yeah,
you can go to Portsmouth, park for free. Your car could be out there for free,
yeah.
and then this flight was cheap to go to Myrtle Beach.
Hmm.
But they changed all that. I don't even think they fly anything out of there now. But I haven't looked at flights in a long time.
Yeah. I used to do a lot of driving from Maryland to Boston when I go home to see my mom and dad.
Hmm. Well, I think that was the point that Christopher was making. Chrissy, is that he could drive here in 13 hours. Probably be a lot cheaper, and you can just put everything in your car and have your car. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Fredericksburg's about an hour and a half from here driving.
I had to let some of that cool air in because I could feel how hot the phone was getting from me
Yeah,
running the heat.
yeah,
Even though the heat's on the floor,
yeah.
but it's enough to. I hate to point this out, Tom, but we haven't really had anybody. So you think we should change dates?
Probably. It's probably time for that.
It's been a while.
Just give me a couple minutes to let my pizza settle.
Yeah, absolutely. I ain't rushing you. I ain't Russian. I'm German.
Yeah,
I don't even know how German I am, to be honest with you, but I like the line. So
yeah.
Christopher was actually talking about one of those DNA tests. I think that would be really cool. I'd like to try it just to see what it comes back as. I think my sister did it. Oh, so they do still have the flights, but only to Florida from Pease. Crazy. We have 30 thumbs up. That's awesome. Awesome sauce. Yeah, you'd probably rather drive it. That way there you'd have your car. Although it's not like there's anywhere to go around here.
Go to the dock.
that's about that's about it. I mean, you might want to explore a couple of the parks or something, but you still got to drive like an hour and a half to get to anywhere.
Yep.
And you have to drive that far to get to anywhere that's actually still out in the middle of nowhere. So, but we would still have fun adventuring together, I'm sure. Well, that pizza's so good.
It was. It was.
I mean, it really was. I wouldn't even be lying. It smells amazing. The peppers. I'm gonna step out here for a second.
That's me you're smelling. I have pepperoni Kelowna.
You usually smell like fish.
Oh, thank you. Holy mackerel.
Holy mackerel! Oh my god!
I think you said that for the halibut.
I got a lobster, but then I flounder.
Yeah,
Now I have a haddock, and it was all just for the halibut.
that's it.
Yeah, I told my sister I'd like to, if she ever does come up this way, take her down into Clarksville because I mean, there's only a couple shops on that street, but
Right.
I wouldn't mind going and checking those out. I just haven't done it by myself yet.
Take it to Bobcats.
Yeah, I'm sure that would be right up her alley.
Yeah. You're gonna have to get out in that cold and cut some bait.
Yeah, I feel like it's a touch colder tonight, Tom.
I think so.
Yeah, We might not be fishing Christmas Day after all if it keeps going like this. It's great sitting in the car, but it's the times that you have to get out.
Yeah. I don't feel as cold when the rods are going down, but when they're not.
Yeah. Little does everybody know, though, we just have the rods sitting up there, not actually in the water.
Yeah.
Those little light tips are staying lit, though.
Yeah.
Woo. Bar.
Well, thank you again, Miss Michelle. That was awesome of you. It was delicious. I appreciate it. And I have two chocolate chip cookies ready for when I feel I need a little more, a little something extra.
You know what? I don't want to jinx us, but, I understand the whole theory behind not wanting to reel anything in because if they get hung up,
But
that'll suck.
yep.
Oh, fur. I actually have to pull my hat out of the back of the car here and put it on the next time I'm out there.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, I didn't need the hat last night. It was cold, but it wasn't this cold.
Yeah, now we're due for fresh bait. I'm gonna reel them in first. Make sure I don't want to cut bait if I gotta retie rigs if they all hang up.
Exactly. They're not gonna all hang up. I'll be up here rooting for you.
Yeah. Let's go get them in and see what we got.
Sorry, what did I do? Uh-oh. I don't know what I said. Ricky says, fooled me. I thought you were getting a bite on the pink rod. Or is it orange? It's pink. That's that's my rod. We call it the belladonna. And that was the name that Michelle came up with because of course I'm a fan of purple and we were talking about it. I don't even know what we were talking about. Eggplants. And then Michelle was well, she's in the chat. She could probably tell you better than I can, but I think the belladonna is a relative of the eggplant, but it's a or something of that nature, and it's a poisonous plant. And I said, that's perfect. I love that name. We'll call it the belladonna. All right, everybody. Prayers up there for Tom. I'll sit right here and do it. I pray for you to not be out there with a hang up. I got 32 thumbs up. Woohoo! Thank you all so much for the thumbs up. We appreciate it. Oh, one rod came in. It's usually the white one, the FOA rod out there, the white one. Prayers. You can do it, Tom. Let's go. Oh no. Oh, okay. I thought the belladonna. Oh no, it's the belladonna that snapped up. Ah, yeah. I could just see the sigh of relief right now. I mean, the sigh of just content, actually, not relief. Yeah, my rod 2 or 3 days in a row had to be re-spooled because of the way it broke off, and now that one's now. I would have thought it would have been the white rod that got hung up, but lately it does seem to be this one. So that one would have never gotten a bite on it. So it's kind of good to know that. It's kind of good that he checked it, even though we might lose our setup on it. Let's see if he saved it. Uh, the way he's reeling, it looks like it broke off. I can't tell. Oh no, he's got weight on it. He might have saved it. Oh no. Oh, got hung up again. Dun dun dun. Ah, I got hung up again. He had it, and then I got hung up a second time. Dang it. Oh, got it back. Got it back. Got the stuff on it. Oh, woohoo! He saved it. Ah, that's a relief. Wow, he deserves extra kudos for that. Yes, absolutely. Oh my God. See that? Your prayers work. That used to be the hot spot for sure. Yeah, the left corner is still a good hot spot. And honestly, what's interesting is on the rods on the right. We've actually pulled in quite a few fish recently. See, he's leaving the FOA rod, the white rod, for last because that one notoriously gets hung up. So we should have that one. Looks like it's coming in good. Oh no, that one got hung up. Oh, come on. Yep. Oh man. Well, this is why it's good to check them. However, I will say this. They may not have been hung up until they start reeling, and once you reel in, then you get hung up. So leaving them alone, you might have been okay if you got a fish on it. We'll see if he recovered this one. Nope, that one broke off. All right, now let's go. Let's hope this one doesn't break off, because that'll be a real bummer. No, it looks like it's hung up already. Just the way he picked it up, it looked like it was. Come on, Tom, you can do it. Oh, nope, two down. Oh, no. Yeah, that one's going to break off for sure. All right, I got to go stand out here with him. Moral support. We were all cheering you on, Tom. Oh man. Well, I guess it's in a sense a good thing that we checked it. Like you said too, good thing we didn't cut the bait first. Well, if you lean that up against my car, you could retie that rig sitting in the car with the window down. Then at least you'd be warm while you're doing it.
Yeah. Well, need to get some bait cut.
Huh?
I got some bait. Not head pieces though.
Say it again.
My hands are fucking freezing.
Yeah, I know it is. Where's your gloves? That's a good place for them. What do you think? You want to just pull the whole thing? It's too cold? Huh?
What time is it? 8 o'clock. We just turned the water off. I'll stick it out. I only got an hour. Why don't we just put bait on these two? And I'll just have these more.
It's up to you.
And if you want me to put them out, I'll buy it.
It's up to you. I don't want to make that decision for you. But like I said, I mean, you could lean it up against the car and you could retie it while you're sitting in the car with the window down. But it's entirely up to you. If you want to pull it, we'll pull it. It's freaking cold out.
I'm gonna put these two out.
It's it's really freaking cold. And so I don't know if my earpiece is working out there, but we're talking about it was working earlier, but I don't know if it's still working out there. Um, it's just so freaking cold. Even just reeling in those rods, his hands were like freezing. And so we're talking about just rebaiting the two that are out there because the water got turned off at 8 o'clock, so we only have another hour until the water shuts off completely. So he's talking about just running the two rods that we have and not bothering to put the other ones back out there since we do only have another hour. Yeah, we might not end up fishing as much as I had hoped because the weather is just getting brutal for the night stuff. And the eyelets on the rods, now ice is crystallizing on the rods and the eyelets. That's what he has to be picking through all that now, too. Definitely. Keep it up, Michael. I'll videotape another cookie eating festival. I will. That was a nice cast. Yeah, I mean, it's a good thing you checked them. I mean, that might be why we, although I don't think they got hung up until you started railing, right? So,
A couple of them were
huh?
already hung up.
They were?
Yeah, yours was. I was able to pull yours through two different piles.
Yeah, I saw that. That's what we were cheering you on. Like, yes, you did it. Yes.
Well, LG Bass ain't no quitter, but it's cold out there. I'm not retiring those other two right now since they just turned the water off anyway.
Yeah. I mean, like I said, I think it's a lot colder tonight than it was last night.
Yep. Yeah, my hands weren't cold like this last night. Even dealing with the ice on the rods, I wasn't this cold.
Yeah, we kind of left those rods sitting like that for a while, so we could have been missing a bite the whole time. But then again, it is so freaking cold, you almost don't even want to have to deal with the damn reeling and the fish.
Yeah. Well, fish I don't mind. That warms my heart. So
I don't know. You can leave it. Well, I'll get it after. Don't worry about it. Okay. Or do as you will. Get it now.
What I do.
It's right there. Right. Right there. Oh, it looks like it fell apart. Yep. Yeah, I don't know, Tom. If it's gonna be like this tomorrow, we might as well just stay in. If that's mine, you don't have to worry about it. We'll just put it back in the baggie. I'll fiddle with it after. I like exploring like my sister. That's right. Dang, shut the door. I think it's a good thing I did bring that bait bucket in, because that or hose would have been frozen for sure by now.
Yep. Yeah, there was ice on the rods.
Yeah, I saw you picking it.
And I said, why am I bothering? Just dip it in the water.
Does that affect our reels and stuff, being like it's so cold and icing up like that?
The reels, you very seldom see them get ice on the reels. It's usually the really small ice tip, the tips, the eyes where they're very small, so the ice can form quickly. Usually they're only on
Yeah, but I mean
one
that
or two.
line is going back and forth, all wet and cold, and no.
Hasn't yet.
You fished this kind of weather a lot, haven't you?
Yep.
It's like die-hard fishing.
Of course, when I bass fish, it was always in the daylight. Still cold in December and January, but wasn't, you
What?
didn't have to worry about
It's going to be
this.
cold in January too? Oh man,
Yeah, I
you
think
guys didn't
so.
tell me that before I moved out here.
Yep. You ain't in Kansas anymore, Toto.
I guess not. You know, you would think from being up there in New England, I'd be used to it by now. You wouldn't know anything about that being from New England.
No, no.
You know, if it wasn't for the fact you were from Massachusetts, I might consider you part of New England, but
Yeah, no.
yeah, nope, not so much.
Let's see. What the heck's going on here? So my phone was going wild in my pocket while I was down there.
Yeah, I was getting all kinds of messages, but I can't really check them. I can see that I was getting because I kept flashing up on both of my screens here. But if I close out to go look, I'm going to be. Oh, it looks like our green light's dying on the belladonna. Finally. It lasted a while, though.
Not too bad so far.
Brent says, my uncle gave me a couple of his generic GoPros that he used for hunting and camping trips. I'm excited to go camping and get some monster flatties on them.
Nice.
Awesome. I think for most of us, this time of year is hard for most of us.
Take my glasses off and they look like designs. They're like those green lights look like big flowers. So my eyes are straining to see them.
What? Your eyes are strained to see big flowers?
The green lights on the tops,
Oh,
they're not clear. They're like,
oh, big flowers. I see what you're saying. I missed some of that. I'm
yeah,
like, what are you talking about?
yeah,
What was in your pizza?
yeah.
You're freaking hallucinating. You know what? I'm actually glad that we didn't take out the table, and now we're two rods less that we have to deal with. It's just too cold to be standing out there with all that. Your lights actually stayed lit pretty for a good amount of time. Oh, the other light's still on too.
Yeah. Yeah, we don't got to stay with this too much longer if you're not feeling it.
I'm not the one that said it, Tom. You were. I told you it was up to you. Don't put it on me. I didn't say I wasn't feeling it. I'm sitting in the car.
I didn't say I wasn't feeling it. I can't feel my hands.
Well, you have gloves. All right, Brent. Thank you. Good luck on your fishing trip.
Yes. Have a good time and be safe out there in this weather.
Yeah, I think, Michelle, that you and Chrissy are talking about two different destinations there. I think Chrissy was just explaining that that's the route she takes. Well, she just said to go to South Carolina.
95 south all
Yeah,
the way.
not. Well, I mean, my sister's explaining one direction, and then Michelle comes back with, well, that's not even close to us. Well, my sister's not talking about coming
Yeah.
here. She was talking about taking routes the way that she was coming, and taking back ways, avoiding tolls, and but that's how she would come to go see my mother in South Carolina. But a friend of hers just moved out here not too long ago.
Yeah.
But like you said, an hour and a half from us.
Yeah.
But one thing for sure is that, like Chrissy said, we're not we're not all about going direct in the fastest route, you know.
Yeah.
We kind of like the scenic routes. So even if it takes a little longer, if it's a less traveled route, that's the way we would generally go.
Yeah.
So it wouldn't matter if it puts us 5 hours up from you and then we have to drive across the state and come back down, we would do that. Or vice versa. Maybe we end up on the other side of the state, but we'll just come across.
Yeah. So did anybody say can they hear the bubbler going back there? Or,
No, nobody's mentioned it.
okay.
I have the earpiece back in my ear anyway, under my hat. I don't even know if it's still working. Like I said, I don't know if I could be heard out there. Nope, Cole says, nope, we don't hear it.
Well, that's good. You know, some of the live streams outside you can hear it.
Yeah, well, that's because I probably didn't have my earpiece in out there. Yeah, I would say we'll finish this up with this hour and we'll pull it.
Yep.
And I think maybe we should reconsider our plans for tomorrow. We'll see what the temperature is supposed to be tomorrow night. I don't even know what it is right now because I can't check it right now.
I mean, you knew somebody with a phone that had service.
If only, yeah, if only I knew somebody in chat that could look it up for us. Michelle.
Probably look it up faster than I can get my phone to open. Connecting to server.
I'd like to know what the temperature is right now because my car certainly doesn't say that it's as cold as it is.
I was thinking about opening. Says it's 28 right now.
That's just what my sister just put. My sister looked it up. 28 degrees right now. It feels so much colder than that.
It's going to go down to 23.
Wow, it feels colder than that. Does it show you as far as tomorrow?
Tomorrow, high of 52.
Oh, that's nice.
And a low of 29.
Oh, that's not nice.
Well, that's probably be long after we would be fishing anyway. Usually the low temperature is usually 3, 4 in the morning.
Tom, it's that cold right now. It's not 3 or 4 in the morning.
No, but the lowest temperature of almost any days at that time of the morning.
I know, but if it's saying that tomorrow night's low is 28 degrees, that's what it is right now.
Right, but that will probably be 3 or 4 a.m. and we won't be fishing.
Okay, so you're saying tomorrow it'll be warmer at this time?
Yes.
So tonight was cold, but tomorrow it'll be warmer.
Yes.
I gotcha. I think we need to go bait fishing tomorrow too.
Yeah.
I like it because I want to try the new stuff, right?
Right.
But we really didn't need to go bait fishing today. I think we have more than enough bait. I don't know what we have left in there now, but I don't think we've used that much.
We've got 3 or 4 left.
3 or 4 left?
Yeah.
Well, that's good. In the event that we don't pick any up tomorrow.
I don't think we'll have a problem with bait.
No, I mean, I picked them up pretty easy the other day.
So Wednesday, Christmas Day, a high of 50. Thursday, 49. Friday, 50. Saturday, 61.
Oh, I knew it was supposed to warm up.
Sunday, 63. Monday, 63. Tuesday,
Wow.
61. Wednesday, 61.
Oh, thank goodness.
But Sunday, there's an 80% chance of rain. But it's going to be 63.
Nice.
So, yeah, this little cold snap
is about over. That's what I thought I understood a couple days back was that it was supposed to get a little warmer.
Yeah.
But apparently today is not it.
You know, even this afternoon, when we were out here, before the sun went down, it really wasn't. It said it was 33, but it really wasn't that uncomfortable.
I mean,
until the sun went down.
Right. Okay, about a half hour.
Yes. If you're going to call 1-800-REDDERFISH, you better do it now.
Uh-oh. Yeah, it does seem like we're getting hung up a lot more than we used to,
Yep.
especially in the spot that you're not usually getting hung up in.
Right. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I had no problem getting them back earlier when the current wasn't running, but the current just sweeps it until it hits something.
Hmm. Well, and I took the float off that one, so
Yeah.
I noticed you still have your floats on. Maybe I should put the float back on.
One of them has a float. One of them I didn't put one on, I think, when I retied it just to see if it made a difference since you got 5 of them yesterday and you didn't have a float on.
Oh, that's true. Yeah, but I didn't get all 5 of them on my rod.
Yeah.
I don't remember the rods that they came on, but
Sometimes you just got to shake it up, try something different, see what works. Started out like we were gonna really be on them today.
I know it. Yeah, I know it. I mean, you started out with those 2 good hits,
Yep,
allegedly.
that's right.
28 is freaking cold. Tell me about it, sister. Tell me about it. But we got 60 something degree days to look forward to.
Yep. Maybe we'll get lucky and they'll run the water from like 10 in the morning till 4 in the afternoon. They'll be running water when we want to be outside.
Michelle says, what? Look up what? Oh, you must be behind in chat, Michelle. You must be behind in the stream. Because we were talking about the weather and talking about if only we knew somebody that could look it up for us to tell us what the weather was.
But we got it.
But we got it.
It took my phone 2 minutes to connect, but we got it.
Yeah, but if she's behind in chat, then that means she's
Yeah.
not going to hear this until she catches up to that. Because when we talked about the weather, yeah, she put it in there. I think she's behind in chat, maybe. Probably. Oh, did we go down? I don't know. We didn't go down. I was gonna say if we had gone down and come back up, she might have been behind. Yeah, Michael. You know what? I was thinking about those cookies that are sitting here, which I still haven't had one, but that pizza was filling, and I still got 2 pieces left of that.
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a little disappointing to think that, we didn't quite get on them. But I think this whole hanging up stuff is really affecting our
Yeah.
catch rate.
Yep.
Especially if the rods sit out there for a long time, and then we don't want to check them because we don't want to get hung up, but they're already hung up, and then we don't catch fish.
Yeah.
So I think we need to,
Catch 22. Yeah.
yeah, I think we're going to have to start checking them more often.
Yeah.
And Belladonna looks like she's curved, like she's hung up again.
Great.
Huh?
Great.
Yeah, doesn't it though?
Yeah, it's got a little bit of a curve to it.
Yeah.
But I reel it in until I can just almost you start to feel the
Is it a curve or is it
tightness.
getting pulled down?
I don't think it's moving.
Well, it had to have moved to get that curve in it. It's bouncing. Steady bounce. I can see the steady bounce. But boy, that thing looks bent for me where I'm sitting. Like I said, unless it's hung up again. Yeah, see, now it looks like it can. Maybe it's the current doing it.
Yeah.
No, it's bent down again. It's being pulled again. Yeah, I think I'm going to go check it. That almost looks like it might be a potential takedown. I don't know. It's hard to say. It could have been an illusion. You can see it moving, though. I just hate to reel it and get it snagged again if it's not already. Yeah, see, it looks like it's getting pulled. That's what I'm just imagining it.
No, trying to focus on it. Just stare at it.
It might just be the current. You could try reeling it if you want. I just don't want to snag her up. She's already snagged up. Holy dang, it's cold. Woo! Oh, man. Yeah, you can't stand out there too long. It's that freaking cold. Excuse me. Okay, you're not behind. Okay. Well, y'all, I think I'm going to close this live stream down. We're gonna sit this out probably a few more minutes, but we're starting to pack up. It's just too dang cold. So thank you so much for being in our live stream and joining us. And sorry we didn't really get on any fish, but Tom's out there doing most of that work, and it's really, really cold. I mean, I know I keep saying that, but if it's going to be warmer tomorrow, we might try again. We'll see what happens for tomorrow night. Tomorrow during the day, we just can't go live during the day. This isn't going to be it wouldn't be a very good live at all. But anyway, Merry Christmas to everybody. And sister, yep, I'll talk to you later for sure. And love, peace, and merriment to all. I see the hearts. I got hearts. Alrighty. Good night, everybody. Hopefully we'll see you on the next one. I'm sure we're going to try to go live before Christmas anyway. Stay safe out there, y'all. Ta-ta for now. I'm going to say goodnight for Tom. Tom says goodnight to everybody. Alrighty. Ta-ta. See you on the next one. See you down river.